Hey Pickadome, today we are going to read chapter 5 called Being a Buzzing Bee, and this is in Junie B. Jones and That Meanie Jim's Birthday. Grandma and Grandpa Miller take turns babysitting me before lunch. Then they get me dressed for kindergarten. Except for today, Mother came home from work and she got me dressed instead. She said she would drive me to school. If I drive you to school, then you won't have to see Jim on the bus, she said, very thoughtful. She got out my clothes for school. It was my jumper with the frogs on it. Yeah, only guess what? I'm not even wearing school clothes today on account of I'm moving, and so I have to wear moving man clothes. Mother kept on trying to put that jumper on me. That's how come I made my legs and arms real stiff so they wouldn't fit in there that good. Then me and Mother wrestled a teeny bit and she stood me on my head and she pulled my tights on me. You're not moving, Junie B, she said. You're going to school, and that's final. Running away from your problems never solves anything. Yeah, only I'm not even running, I said. I'm calling Ryder Rinse trucks, and those guys will drive me. Here's a picture of Junie B trying to get ready. Mother smiled. She tried to hug me, but I kept on staying real stiff. I stayed real stiff all the way in the car to school. Mother parked the car in the parking lot, then she lifted me out the door. She carried me real stiff to the playground. She stood me up in the grass. Everything will be fine, you'll see, she said. Just remember what Daddy and I told you. If anyone talks about the party, pretend it doesn't bother you. She kissed me goodbye on my stiff head. Just then I heard voices hollering, Junie B! Hey, Junie B! Look what we got, they hollered. I turned around. It was my bestest friends, Lucille and that Grace. They were running at me. Look, said Lucille, look what Jim gave us. It's invitations to his birthday party on Saturday. It's just like he told us, Junie B, said that Grace. He's really going to have a petting zoo there. Quick covered my ears with my hands, then I closed my eyes and I sang a loud song at them. It's called I Can't Hear You, You're Not Even Bothering Me. Singing at the top of my lungs. I can't hear you, I can't hear you, you're not even bothering me. Then I kept on singing and singing that song till they went away. Also, they did the cuckoo sign at me. After that, I sat down in the grass all by myself and I looked all around the playground. Lots of other children had invitations too. Darn it, I whispered. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That's when I saw that meanie Jim. He was giving an invitation to a boy named Crybaby William. Crybaby William is the scariest cat in room 9. He's even scared of a teeny flea, I think. Just then I sat up a little bit straighter, because I just got another idea in my head. That's why. It was called, hey, maybe I can take William's invitation away from him, because he won't even chase me probably. So then I will have my very own invitation, and William can get another one from that Jim. Then everybody will get to go to the party, including me. Stood up from the grass. Then I squinted my eyes at Crybaby William, and I started to run at him very slow. I ran faster and faster till finally I was running as fast as a speeding bumblebee. I buzzed all around William zippity-quick. His eyes couldn't even follow me that good. Then I buzzed right in his face, and I quick grabbed that invitation out of his fingers. I ran my fastest to the swing set. And guess what? William didn't even follow me. That's what. And here's more good news. William's invitation didn't even have his name on it. So that means it can be for anybody, probably. Only now it's mine, I said, because I will put my name on it when I get to room 9, and it will be my very own invitation. Just then, the bell rang for school. Junie B's not making great choices right now, is she? I put my invitation way down in my deep pocket and I skipped very happy to my class. Mrs. was standing right outside of room 9. William was standing with her. His nose was sniffling a real lot. Tried to skip past them, but Mrs. grabbed the straps of my frog jumper. She pulled me back. Yeah, only I don't actually think that is good for this outfit, I said. Mrs. did a frown. Junie B, did you take something that belonged to William? She asked. No, I said, because his name wasn't even on it, and so that means it's for anybody, I think. Mrs. tapped her angry foot. Was William holding an invitation, Junie B? And did you snatch it out of his hands? And then did you run away from him? She asked. I smiled very cute. I was a buzzing bee, I said. Mrs. holded out her hand. May I have it, please? She asked. May I have the invitation you took from William? I rocked back and forth on my feet, because I didn't want to give it to her, that's why. Yeah, only I think it might have bounced out of my pocket, I said. Mrs. bent down next to me, and she leaned way into my face. I want that invitation, she said. Now. I did a gulp. Then I quick put my hand in my pocket. Good news! I found it, I said, very nervous. Give it to William, said Mrs. Crybaby William put out his hand. I shoved it at him. Here, Mr. Stinky-head Tattletale boy, I said. Here's your stinky-head invitation. Mrs. eyes got real big. Junie B. Jones, that's quite enough. Now you go sit down, and I don't want to hear another word. Do you understand, young lady? Not one more word. And so that's how come I walked very slumping to my seat, and I put my head on my table. 'Cause guess why? Laying low. That's why. Oh boy, first grade. Well, check back on Thursday for the next chapter called Daydream in Junie B. Jones and That Meanie Jim's Birthday. Bye, first grade.